Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's show may contain some naughty words that you wouldn't want your children to hear. It may also contain some things that you wouldn't want your children to see. So please be aware that this could happen. Please take this into consideration before you allow your children to watch this on their YouTube. We don't want to take any responsibility because your stupid children are too stupid to see the difference between fact and fiction. Dickheads!
Well, Elon Musk's all over.
Oh, do we have to put a camera on? Look.
It'll help.
Proper experts.
God, I look bad, don't I?
Amen. We have put some weight on, haven't we?
Oh, absolutely.
You've gone a bit bald there.
Yeah, absolutely. I just had my hair cut on Thursday morning.
Do you have to walk? Do you wear that? Yeah. Like when you walk with balaclava, you're walking downtown.
Definitely, I've put weight on.
Look who's in. Look. Best friend in your Fed's in. Johnny Five's in. Misty 1. God, you're not supposed to swear. I might have swore off camera, but actually put the microphone on while we were chatting.
We never swore.
I've never sworn.
When I were on regularly.
No, no. We've never.
I imagine a lot of these people don't even know who I am.
Well, I haven't done a right lot really since we got told that we had to stay in house forever.
Yeah, it's funny that you'd think you'd do it more, wouldn't you?
Couldn't be arsed. I think it depressed me a little bit.
Oh yeah, because we haven't seen each other socially, have we? In 18 months, really.
No, we haven't been out once, have we?
We've bumped into each other at the field thing and did like the gala thing and the Christmassy thing.
Christmassy thing?
Other than that.
Things where you dead straight. You look like you're smiling, but I know it's not your face.
The Botox has worn off.
Thick as shit. Hashtag thick as shit. Have you, I put on 2 stone.
I haven't even weighed myself, but I know I have. I mean, I were already sort of on my way before all this, but...
Did you, at any point, did you die?
No.
No, I didn't.
I don't think I did.
Or really ill, but I didn't die.
Well, I mean, I've it's like, cause everyone's washing their hands and all this. I mean, when we first started, before even they announced the first lockdown, my hands were practically split there.
Yeah.
So we're doing it so much.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah.
Unfortunately, Mrs. got some nicer stuff that didn't make your skin bleed. So that would probably make me more liable to contract something, having open sores on my knuckles.
Yeah.
Which probably won't help in things.
And
that's what they said about kids. Kids at schools were doing it.
Yeah.
So they were having sore hands early on, which was sad.
I think I got it from... I mean...
You were dirty, weren't you?
Well, Mary says that I got it from youngest daughter, but I don't think I was around her.
I thought you only had one daughter.
Yeah, but she's youngest.
Yeah.
And then
she's also the oldest.
Yeah. And then, but I think I got it from Jim.
Jim who?
Jim Sweaty.
Jim Laden.
Yeah, Jim Laden in Keighley. Because nobody were wearing masks or all like that.
Yeah, not wiping the things down.
And some of them just wear skirts and scratch the balls and then touch the apparatus.
Right.
And I sort of said to him, why don't you not do that? But they were not having it.
Cool.
How does all this work? Oh look, there's loads of people chatting, but I couldn't see it. Rob Random, Misty 1, what the fuck are you two talking about?
Rob Random, Moses, please help. I just pissed on the floor and it needs parting so I can get to the shit. Seriously, if we could actually do anything like that, the last year would have been over with like that.
It would have been, wouldn't it?
And
like that.
We've just sort of let everything lapse.
Well, I were too busy to be curing coronavirus because obviously I started it in the first place because I'm God.
Yeah.
And then I thought,
which you normally do that when everything's getting a bit mad.
Yeah.
And obviously, yeah.
Some things I didn't like.
I mean,
you've been ignoring the hell out of us. Oh, sorry, it weren't spinning round. Best friend in your Fred, take my money. Cash. Come here, when we used to get loads of cash.
Oh, there was one thing, and we didn't like do anything special or anything, and it just ding, 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 ding.
It did.
And there was no reason for it really, other than it was being awesome.
Thank you very much, best friend in your Fred, for your take my money cash. Oh, we got some beer as well. I got some
Cheers.
little stump. Cheers. That's the first time we've done that
Oh,
in 2
good,
years.
isn't it?
Years. Cheers. 2 years.
Cheers. Well, March, wasn't it?
Same shit, different
Late
day
March.
it is.
12. March.
But I think we'd already stopped when it, you know, like when it got near Christmas. I think we'd already stopped doing church.
18 months. Yeah, 18 months.
You used to do fireworks, lol.
Oh, we did, didn't we?
Well, that could come back, can it?
Some were going off last night.
Oh yeah, right outside your house, were it?
I thought it were down at Funfair, but it sounded like it were behind.
Oh right, I thought it
They were very loud.
Well, I was looking out of our window. It looked like your house.
That looks so. Oh.
Back, good to see it. Johnny 5 in the house. We ain't missed anybody. Sandy, Yandere Shiki is
Oh,
in.
I remember that.
Moses
ripped.
Moses ripped.
Yeah, I've still got the.
Look at this. Look at that.
Fat.
That would. I had abs.
You'd done really well, hadn't you?
Yeah.
Just before everything went to shit.
Now, when I slip my finger in there, I get scared because I think I'm going to disappear.
I just get fluff in there.
That's wanking.
Wanking fluff.
Wanking fluff. Makes your claws stick on inside.
That's,
This old stoner?
that's why that's ripped. Nothing else to do for 18 months.
The jizz quiz was always fun, says Stoner. We'll get it. God getting his 6-pack. I've got like a 1-pack, and I have been trying fairly hard for a month.
That was because I was telling God earlier, my foot's knackered. I've got old man disease. I was just planning on because going off on a tangent. It was like, you're really social, aren't you? You know loads of people, and you're always out doing something.
Yeah, a bit.
And then at the beginning of all this, I bet I feel sorry for God because it'll be probably really doing his head in early on. And I don't as much. I can go a long time without actually going to a pub or something. But I know when I need to go out because I've not done it for long enough. And then, so I think that kind of messed with me a bit.
When was last? Look at that. Look at my beer gut. What popping out about my there?
I've been out for some meals with missus and stuff, but I haven't really.
Birds are boring though.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not scared to go to a pub, and I wasn't scared to go to a pub when they first reopened. It just didn't seem like the experience I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
You know, relaxed, just being able to do what you want.
Well, I was
hang
getting
around.
back. I've started getting back.
Not have a shower curtain round you.
Yeah, that was bad. Well, I started getting back into habit of like having normal beers.
Yeah.
And then I went to Scotland this weekend. And on Thursday, well, we got there on Thursday, and didn't realise. Well, sort of knew that we were wearing masks, but didn't realise how bad it is wearing masks.
Yeah.
And then we went down to Scottish Parliament because I said I want to show Mary where it is. Went down there and there were protests going on, right?
Yeah.
And people who were against transgender people were having a protest because I don't know what, because they're fucking awkward.
That's the right time for it, really, isn't it, right now?
Yeah. And then transgender people rocked up, so that were entertaining, and some of them looked like proper, like they'd not made an effort, like me and you rocking up in skirts.
Right.
And they were protesting about people protesting about them, and then an Indian woman who just got married went to top of Arthur's seat,
Right.
and her husband, I'm not saying it was her husband, because obviously I don't know and I don't want to affect that court case, pushed her off.
Right.
That all happened on Thursday.
Wow.
And then on Friday, got up out of bed and walked uptown, and there were police everywhere, right? So I went up to police and like,
So what's Arthur's seat?
it's like a big pointy hill behind Scottish Parliament.
Was she pregnant?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Did you know her?
Is she dead?
She's dead.
Oh, God.
And
No,
then,
I didn't know her. I just saw something about someone going off a cliff and it being suspicious.
And then, right, I went to, and then we walked uptown. Hello, Nerdy Rodent, Spooky Bed Air. Anybody else we missed today? And then went uptown on Friday morning. Police everywhere. Didn't know about this woman getting pushed off this cliff. Went up to police, said, "What's going on?" He said, "Pretty much, oh, you." So I asked somebody else, and they said, "Well, we think Queen's coming." Anyway, Queen didn't come.
Right.
She blobbed because she was tired, and I think there were a bit of a terrorist thing.
I was funny because there was a leak about what's going to happen at a funeral.
Oh.
And the way they reported it, were like, oh, somebody's leaking the what's going to happen when she dies. What they've leaked the details of her assassination.
That's amazing.
That's some good preventative
So
work.
anyway, she was supposed to turn up, but she didn't turn up because of a bit of a terrorist thing that's going on in Afghanistan. And so she
Oh
said,
yeah, that's been really well handled. That whole situation.
It
hasn't it?
has, and it's been brilliant. You couldn't have handled it better yourself, could you?
We knew we were going to get out. We'll sort getting everyone out after we've fucked off, won't we?
Yeah.
Instead of doing it beforehand, that'd have been too easy, wouldn't it?
It would want it to go.
But at least they smashed up all the...
To go like this. Psst, everybody, we're gonna leave quietly.
At least Yanks smashed up all expensive jet fighters and stuff that they could use against them. And then Taliban turned up. And they've broken all helicopters.
Yeah, what did you...
Why did they do that?
Why did they do
It's
that?
like, all we were going to do, we could do bungee jumping from them.
I wouldn't have done. I'd have thought about it. 5 minutes before, right?
I'd have. It's like, this is the thing. They didn't do enough pre-planning. What they should have done was, you know, those guns that are flag comes out.
Oh, yeah.
They should have done that on Gatling guns and stuff.
Yeah, they should. But when you fire them up, I'd
Afghanistan.
have set them all up. When you fire helicopters up with key and everything, because I left key there.
Yeah.
And you get like 5 metres off ground, it'd have exploded. I'd have made it do that.
It's like they've spent 20 years giving all these Afghanistan people Kalashnikovs with really good armour-piercing bullets and everything.
Yeah.
And that was the point. We're like, oh, they'll do it. They won't give in at the first sign of any attack. And that's exactly what happened.
Right.
So the Taliban now have got roughly $1 billion worth of armour-piercing
All over the world,
rounds.
all over the world, people look at Britain and think,
And
dickheads.
millions of dollars worth of shirts. They had a lot of shirts over there, they did.
Did they?
Yeah, don't know what that were all about. There's an offer on at TK Maxx or something.
Yeah. Did go, Max. And they look at us and they think, bell ends, British are bell ends. But then they look at America and think, there ain't no words for that. There's no
Well,
words
to be
for
fair,
that.
I mean, they'll ask Boris what he thought, and he'll go,
He's done it. He looks like don't he look like a right spouse now?
It's like, the thing is, you had a free pass having a shit haircut for like best part of a year.
Yeah.
But it's like you can have an haircut now and he still looks like an haystack.
He's a knob, innit? I loved him, but like I still like him. But I think you handled this bad.
We were talking, I mean, he's handled some of it. I mean, I know you're not going to have it, but it's like they've spent loads on getting vaccines, even if before they knew any of them, they just said, we'll have some of them,
Yeah,
just in case they work.
It was like a sweet shop, wasn't
At
it?
least they didn't skimp on that, whereas
At least they-
EU...
At least they only killed loads of people.
Absolutely...
Mental.
oh, yeah.
Mental. So I wrote some things down that we could talk about because I don't know how this works anymore because I've forgotten. I reckon we might have talked about Corona.
I haven't really talked about it much.
I've never even mentioned Corona. No.
It's. I mean, some of it's. I've had it. Not too bad, because of the furlough scheme.
Sorry, can I just stop you?
Yeah.
Because best friend and your Fred, but this is the most epic reunion of two of my favourites.
Oh,
I am gonna have a tug.
talking about my balls.
Yeah,
But
Corona.
yeah, because of
Shall we not talk about Corona anymore?
yeah,
You know, at the beginning, when it first started,
yeah.
you weren't allowed to mention it. If you mentioned Corona, YouTube took your video down.
Did they?
Yeah. And everybody going, they were calling it that thing that we're not allowed to mention.
Jeez, I don't remember. Well, I wasn't watching a lot of YouTube then.
I don't remember what you said, but I remember I said this will all be gone and over in 2 weeks.
I don't think I was quite as blasé as you
Right.
about it, but I certainly didn't think it was going to be as bad. Because the problem was, because in China, they were late disclosing that they had the issue with it, and then I think they made out that they dealt with it a lot better than they had, and it seemed like they got it under wraps very quickly. whereas that wasn't the case.
No,
So it felt like we were going to do the same thing. Not that even if they had done, we'd have done it, because they were like, basically, rather than saying like to us, it like, oh well, you'll get a fine if you go out for more than one jog a day. They were coming around and shooting you in the face if you if you didn't do as you were told. So.
Yeah, which might have worked. If we'd have burnt them first few hundred people that came into London from China in the first place.
Well, that was the other thing, wasn't it? I mean, I remember
all right.
that January, for whatever reason, seemed to go on forever before it even arrived. They were like, oh, well, January ever, fucking end. And then it was like, wished it never had. But I remember, like, first time someone got, well, first noticeable case of it were in York. And then they seemed to really hammer it, testing everybody, and they caught that. But then they kept letting loads of people in.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
And it was like,
you spackers.
But I think it's really arrogant of any country to say you can stop it. It's like New Zealand have done a fantastic job of it, but even they've got it coming back.
Yeah, now it's gone tits up again.
Yeah, so it's you can't. It's its own whole purpose in existence is to keep living.
Yeah,
and it'll find ways. That's why it keeps
changing.
Loads
of viruses, isn't it?
Yeah.
They mutate, and.
I mean, I might have had it. I were ill earlier on that year.
I remember that.
And quite bad with like chesty cough and all that sort of stuff. But since then, I was going to say earlier, I barely got a cold up last 18 months because people have been so careful.
Because you're super immune, like me. I'm super immune now. Look, Lucy Lutz had just come in and she put OMG.
What's that mean?
Oh, it's like.
Oh, Moses.
OMG.
Ah!
Oh, Moses and God it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nerdy wants to go clubbing with Michael Gove. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, he is the funkiest guy ever, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a prick, but he can dance.
I mean, that was disappointing thing. There was so much stuff ripe for talking about.
Yeah.
In this sort of form, like Matt Hancock with his hands, face, arse.
Hand and cock.
Hands, face, arse.
Midnight Raven, hello. I've got a light. I've got a magic. I bought one of them lights. I'll go get it. You've never been in back garden, have you?
I think I might have been in briefly once.
Well, this is about to kick off in a minute when it gets dark.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see any LEDs anywhere. I don't know if you can see them strategically fucking in them.
Is that a security system?
It's mental, isn't it? It's like I don't know. We just went mental on LEDs.
Is this real? Is it really him? Yes, that is God. Hello, Lucy. What do you think?
Oh, have you seen this as well? Have you seen this? That's the toilet for back garden. You can't poo in it.
Oh, you wee in it?
Yeah, you can wee in it, but you can't poo in it. I'll go shut curtains if you want.
It's a bit strange.
If you need. Well, it started off as not being toilet, but then we got so drunk over last year in back garden. I couldn't have got upstairs if I'd have tried.
I can't work out if I've drunk more or less.
Oh, fuck, I drunk loads more. Not like not become a drunk. It's just drinking because I've got nothing to do.
But yeah, and eating. I think that's it's like you're not eating because you're hungry. You're just eating for something to do, sort of thing. Oh, it's Lucy Luxor's daughter's birthday at school tomorrow. Well, that'll be nice. My daughter's going back to school tomorrow. Thank God. She has been talking and talking and talking.
Look.
Oh, wow. Is that a Dyson fan?
It does look like one, doesn't it?
Don't talk about Dyson. He's a scumbag.
He's ace.
Well, he championed Brexit and then he took all his stuff and put them abroad. Cracking guy. And his vacuums, I think, are shit.
Well, they're complicated.
Buy Shark. They're better.
Oh, I might not have enough fingers for this.
So is that like proper school or nursery, Lucy? Lucy, everybody is going to take pictures of their daughters, regardless if it's their first day ever.
Oh, that's because I've got something plugged in it there, look. There.
Proper school.
Watch this.
Reception then.
No, but we don't all and all.
His mouth does move.
Yeah, your mouth's moving now.
I've had the extensive animatronics. That's why it's been so long, because I had all the animatronics put in, and it's actually, it seems better than it used to be. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, I heard someone was impersonating me.
I think all his heads were like 2 times smaller. That was a fucking deal.
You are so good with this technical stuff. Still.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this then. I should wait until it gets dark, really.
I need to put like a mask on my hair to soften it up a bit. It's whoa.
Right,
that really brings out the greyness in my eyebrows.
Shades. It's got different shades. Look, watch this. This. That's a bit warmer.
Mm.
That looks similar.
Cold.
Same as this one.
Colder.
That's back to it. So that one.
Yeah.
That does make
Look like Trump now.
Look like we're in Spain.
Oh, that happened while we were. He disappeared, didn't he?
Trump.
And that zombie got elected.
Oh fuck, he's 100-year-old him.
It's just
He's
like
a right
it's like,
spacker, isn't he?
it's just, that's what they had. That were some reanimated corpse.
Oh, fuck me.
Beat Trump.
He was like, he didn't know what he's saying neither.
That was it. He just sort of, he looked like he was going for a nap halfway through his. Oh damn! I didn't do this right. I just have to do things basically sensibly right compared to the freak show that we're in power before, and I've bollocksed it up within a few weeks.
He was just as much of a spaz as Trump was. He was like, we've got rid of one spaz, and I'll just be a doddering granddad. The people who voted for him and stuff, weren't they?
Yeah.
Nate Johnson.
Hey, Nate Johnson.
Should I think I've got this as well. Look. Top fanny.
Top fanny.
Top fanny. Top fanny.
Oh, this is his meth.
Top fanny. Top fanny.
Or me.
Top fanny. Top fanny.
That was Ronaldinho.
Top fanny. Top fanny.
It's a bit like
Top
him.
fanny. Top fanny. Top fanny.
Oh,
Top fanny.
Wow.
Top fanny. What was that guy called? The what called Pete Best.
Out of Dead or Alive.
You spin
Me right round, baby, right round,
that
when
one.
my lips go right round.
Top fanny. I'm top fanny.
Top fanny.
That's what he should have. He should have released a song called "I Am Top Fanny." You spin me right round, I'm top fanny.
So I've got someone else's fanny.
Yeah, not fanny. Soap MC, hello. What about Champions League fanny? Oh, so you've signed Ronaldo.
Yes.
We should talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, that was a bit. We're like the most backtracking amount on Twitter you've ever seen from Man United fans, because they all thought we were going to. They all said, "Nani, what best Portuguese player we've ever had."
Yeah,
then all of a sudden, oh, hang on a minute, how do you unburn a shirt?
yeah. When I was driving and it goes, and Ronaldo's agent is just about to enter.
A genius.
Just about to enter Manchester City. I'm like, oh no, this is awful.
No, but it's taken a left and gone to Old Trafford.
But then when I pulled out of the shop, he goes, big news is Ronaldo is not joining Man City. I'm like, yes.
But he's joining United.
Yeah. About 10 minutes later, fuck off, will you stop ruining my day?
I'll tell you what, Jurgen Klopp's had to grit his teeth through a lot of interviews over the summer because you've not spent much money in it. And he's like with that, it's like, well, it's just a short-term thing, isn't it, that? And it's just like, yeah, but it's
a 2-year short-term thing.
with an option for a third.
We're one of the top 2 best players in the world ever.
Everybody's saying, oh, like he's 36. Have you seen how high he jumps in air still? It's like he'll score 15 headers a season. So and he'll it's like when if they'd have had him playing in that Europa League final, even if he hadn't scored, he'd have been screaming at them all to do better.
I've got to be honest. I know how shit I were when I got to 30, 34. So I reckon it's coming. It's coming.
Well, I mean, you did treat your body like he did, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
As well,
My body was a temple.
I mean, I saw a thing from last season where they timed him from one penalty box to other, and it was like he doesn't do it all the time now.
Okay,
but he can when he needs.
I wish
to.
I hadn't brought. I didn't want to have a conversation about how great Ronaldo were. I was hoping you were going to say, yeah, it's a short-term thing.
Well, it is.
It's fucking amazing, isn't it?
I mean, the only...
if you had choice of all the players in the world, and you're definitely going to get one, you're picking either him or Messi still, aren't you? That's it. There ain't nobody else.
Yeah, because it's like that. It's mad, isn't it? This whole transfer thing was mad because it's like Madrid were offering 200 million for Mbappe. Full knowledge that he's going to be free next year, and they know he's going to go to them then because it's his dream.
No,
they're $1 billion in debt.
No, his dream is. He said, "My dream is to play for Liverpool."
Oh,
not like quite like I went.
He wants to go to.
My dream is to play for Liverpool, like that.
Where's he from? I thought he was French.
Yeah, but I don't know French.
Well, that one. That were English in a funny accent.
Parlez-vous, my dream is
Parlez-vous.
Be Liverpool player.
So, but they're supposedly $1 billion in debt, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we've got 200 million we can offer for him.
200
even though we don't need to spend it.
You could have had, for 200 million, you could have 2,000 Chris Farmers. 2 million. 2 million of them.
I'll tell you what though, but if you needed a van packing, you were alright then.
Is he German? Yeah, I was saying that to him the other day. We played down at his pub not so long back.
Yeah.
And I think I said...
Moses did have merch. I don't know what happened to my t-shirt. I've still got my t-shirt. Actually, don't fit me. It's like, it shows my belly.
I bought a load of t-shirts recently, and that's when I realised I was fat again.
Yeah.
So like, oh.
I'm like, it's like, I need a load of new t-shirts, but I'm fat now. I'll get them. If I do ever recover from this year of hell, it's like they're going to hang off me like, I don't know what, but it's just...
If you buy them smaller, it's an incentive to train hard.
Well, yeah, I suppose so.
You should come and watch me play football tomorrow night, really. Might give you incentive to...
I think I'm just going to have to try and start getting... The thing is, I order shoes offline, but it's like all different bloody manufacturers make different size shoes. They say it's an 8, but it's not an 8. Puma make really thin shoes, so I've got no chance for it. I think I need an 8.5 basically.
It's interesting, isn't it? For other people.
That compounds things. Fat, more weight on it. It's just splattering out basically.
It's grim, innit?
Yeah.
As grim as that.
It's good.
Moses, Dint says, Moses, you've aged a bit. I said that when I got him out of box.
Yeah.
I genuinely, when I text you, I genuinely thought you taking it home. Like,
oh no, it doesn't actually smell too bad actually. I think you must have given it a wash at some point.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
No. Moses' rippling muscles will rip the shirt. Yeah.
Have you seen me? My metal hiking glasses?
Yeah, it's lovely.
What's it
hiking.
What's it called?
It's a Jesus Holy Grail thing, isn't it? Oh, the Harry Potter goblet.
I got 2 Gobble of Hill, and I got 2 of them. And I only got them because I was putting glasses in my bag when I was going walking,
right.
And they were always broken. I'm talking a bit pissed now. They were always broken by the time I got to where I was going to have me booze. So I got these. Well, good. The taste of lead for a bit.
When in other overweight related news, Little had a friend round for first time ever last week because of all that's gone on.
That's sad, isn't it?
And and for all day, so she loved it. It was brilliant. We were so happy that she got to have a friend around. I think when we took her out to field where they had the inflatables on, but it was late starting, so we were in queue, and it was going for miles, and it got really quiet. Everyone was fed up having to wait too long, so it went really quiet. And mine just turns around and she starts prodding me in my belly, and she says really loud. She goes, "You're plush." Oh, thanks.
That's like you're good though. I
So
think.
I'm plush now because I've got a soft belly.
Plush.
You're plush.
So there's no point in talking about old man's football because you're not doing it.
No. Well, I'm gonna try and start going for a walk in the morning before I even go to work. And just see if I can get better footwear to suit with it.
Fucking old man problems or
Well,
what?
that's it. Hey, look, I'm in worse shape now than I was when we first started playing old man's football. And the second week of playing old man's football, I had bleeding in my thigh after the first run I did.
Yeah, because your mind's an athlete.
Yeah. So, yeah, exactly. I'm like a 2-year-old playing football.
Oh, yeah.
Just run towards the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, a ball. Just get it.
I get it in your head. You think you can do everything, but in your body, that happened a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
I love the thing that when people come to play football and they've not played it for ages.
Everybody fell over, didn't they?
Everybody falls over. That's what I'm going to say. It's ace. I'm like when your lad turned up, I was like, it won't
You'll
be
fall
long.
over.
You'll definitely fall over.
Well, he used to fall over all the time anyway.
It's fucking
He fell over anything. He used to. One of my wife's earliest memories of us being out together in pub were I were in pub talking to her, and our lad was sat behind me on a bar stool in the bridge, which is sadly departed.
Yeah, sure.
And he just fell off it.
Yeah.
No one pushed him. There was no one near him. And it was like he just fell off and landed on his back and looked up in his own little sort of confused way. And we just left him there.
Come on, we went to Bradford.
Yeah.
And he just...
He fell off his chair.
He weren't even a chair there. He just sat down in the
wiped out a table. And then some people came over and gradually roped off that area and made us leave. They didn't say, get out, you with a loony. They just started putting ropes up and then moving them gradually over until we were like,
what were we doing there? Because like Bradford were a total shithole.
It used to be back then though. That were like
it was the
that
place.
were like 15, 16 years ago. That.
What are we drinking today?
I'm on Tuborgs.
Oh, you're a bit of a Tuborg fan, aren't you?
Well, they're cheap. And
Estrella.
you can pull the top off.
Estrella and
You never have bottle openers, so I have to think ahead.
No, you're right. I've never had one. And Prosecco, but. Also, have you noticed I've got a new computer?
They are the laptop.
Fast as lightning.
Is it good? We've got one of those brand ones, and it didn't cost a lot to be fair, but it's so slow, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, well I had a so slow one from them before.
I've had one before. I had one myself, but this is going back again, probably about 15 years, and it was back when Windows Vista were a thing, and that stuff was shit.
Yeah,
it used to just fill up the memory.
This is Windows 10, but it's not the first Windows 10 where it were really bad. Angie Dell? This is like Windows 10 and it works properly and it's idiot Windows 10.
Yeah.
It's fast. I know. I went in and went, I want a fast one. And he went, well, you need an i5 or an i7. Yeah. And I said, right, well, get me one of them then. And he said, I said, what's the difference between i5 and i7? He says, this one's 5, this one's 7. I went, does it make a difference? He went, they're both fast as fuck.
Alright, cool.
He didn't say fast as fuck, he said,
did it cost lots of money?
I got it on tick.
So it's going to cost you lots of money over a longer period of time.
I think it was about 700 quid.
Ooh. Yeah, days are gone when you could get a decent laptop for 300 quid. You used to be able to get a laptop for 300 quid that would at least do the internet fairly fast.
This, porn's better.
Yeah. It's
faster.
It's like that's changed over the last few months, hasn't it though?
What?
It's like
porn, you mean?
They're like they're all wearing masks.
They're not, are they? That's not happening, is it? not doing that.
Speaking of which.
Don't give me any diseases.
I don't fit.
God knows everything.
Oh, probably because it was like, it's weird with porn, but it's like, I think it started off as like a pirate thing, but then it's like the people who own the proper companies, so they took all the legitimate stuff off it.
Bottom half of lights are not working.
Oh right, I didn't know they were there.
Look, and then I've got this over here.
Oh, you might have you'll have to take all the bulbs out.
That's not happening.
No.
No, I think they're just like. Hello? Come here. Just come in and look at the lights.
That one, somewhere on there, there'll be a break.
What have you done to them?
The top up lights are working, but bottoms are not working.
Have you tried changing them?
No, I think they're moulded in.
What's that mean?
I don't think you can change them.
You can on your thing, alright.
On the
Yeah.
button thing.
Yeah.
Where is that?
You had it last.
That'll be gone forever then.
Yeah, I think it's just might have changed itself to a different setting.
No, because the bottom ones are not working at all.
No, but it might be a different setting.
There's not a setting where you can just choose the top ones working and bottom ones don't.
Well, you're taking
Have
them all
you
down.
tried switching it off and on again?
Don't know where the bloody
She'll do it.
controls are, do you?
Find controls, Mum.
No, you've had them.
Oh,
I got some lights that you stick on back of your telly.
Oh yeah.
They're quite good. You know, like, because if you watch it with all lights off, it sort of hurts your eyes a bit, but you don't want the bright lights on, so you stick it all around the back, and it glows.
Jim
behind
used to have that built into a telly that he got.
Oh, Philips do it. Philips have Ambilight, they call it.
Is that what it's called?
Mm.
Do you switch it on all the time?
No, not really. I forget I've got it sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's better than I've... to be fair, this time of year it doesn't matter that much, does it? Because you have your windows open and it's light.
I got one of them round round things that you plug into.
Mary Lee and
Your thing
damn
ain't
facts.
working either.
Neither.
Yeah.
That'll welt it.
Oh, you've got to be able to see the thing.
It's changing the pattern, but it's still all them out, isn't it?
Yeah. Let me just switch it off.
Still on.
It's just doing the same shit, innit?
Yeah. It's passed out.
Ow.
Oh!
Is this the lights for that? No.
No. I think Lucy Luxor's passed out with excitement to see me again.
No, should be coming in a kippers. Right. Right?
Yeah, right.
Ready? Oh, that's it. It's broken.
You've broken it completely now.
Oh, it's cabbaged, isn't it?
Oh, I've got the good ones on.
Oh, look. Look.
Hey, it's going to be showers tomorrow. Didn't authorise that.
Oh, no, it's cabbaged. I don't know what's happened. I think.
Got 10 people watching. It's hardly our heyday, is it?
I can remember, like, once we had 700 and odd people.
Oh,
Do it, God. I doubt it.
I mean, when we did World Cup that time, it was good, wasn't it? When we had that Spanish guy in.
The what?
That guy from Spain came in and he said something, AOA and he's a big bastard. I want from Spain, worry, he didn't like Spain.
Look, I might have just been banned on Twitter, actually.
Again?
I think so. Oh, no, yeah, 2 hours ago. No, we're alright. We're alright. We're good.
You can do it, God. Oh, there's only 8 now.
It would, yeah, the heyday when 700, and we'd go back and count how many people had been watching us.
You know, it was best because it like there'd be like the views would be reasonable when we finished. And then by the time we got to the pub, we'd do it, it'd update. And
Yeah.
There'd be loads of views.
Yeah, we used to be. We were famous. It's Labour Day tomorrow. Everyone is in town.
Everyone's having a baby tomorrow.
What is Labour Day though?
I think it's an American
They're celebrating what?
thing.
Working, having a job.
I don't know. The Andy or Shiki will probably tell you in a second.
I can't stop burping now. I wrote some other things down as well because I thought I don't know how this works anymore. Oh, cryptocurrency. Shall I show you it?
Yeah.
So
I keep seeing these charts you do, and it's like up and down. So I don't know
Yeah,
where you
it's up.
started. So.
I started with 25 quid. Not a clue what I'm doing. But I have put in 200 quid.
So you've got 225 quid.
No. I put in 200 quid in total. Now I'm on 200. So I've earned 59 quid.
Right.
But I don't understand what I'm doing. But I know that if you buy really low, there's a chance it's going to go up. And if you're buying really high, you're probably an idiot.
See, that one goes up a lot because it's. Honestly, the guys who invested in that did it as a joke,
Yeah.
and it's done really well.
And and he's that's something.
And Musk
Elon
keeps
Musk.
mentioning them.
Yeah,
Well,
he
that's the
does.
problem with this. It's like it's being influenced by stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's just as likely to bloody fall off a cliff as.
Yeah. Yeah, massive waste of money. But if you're going to invest in anything, super chats. That's the way forward.
Yeah. You show an instant return on your money on super chats because we say thank you.
It's a day off work.
Ah,
So it's something to do with work.
It's a bank holiday.
Yeah.
We have
Bank
7
holiday.
of those a year.
Do we have 7?
I don't know, I can't remember. We'll get an extra one next year because Queen's been hanging around so long.
Yeah, she might not last that long though.
We might get another one then if she dies.
Yeah, she didn't come and see us. She was supposed to come out. Terrorists, people pushing people off. Because you know her house in Edinburgh is right next to
I
Parliament.
think she's probably making sure Andrew don't come out of the bedroom.
I know. Oh, I'll tell you what I did in Edinburgh. Went to the underground.
Did you get in a
Edinburgh.
bar without having to do puzzles?
No, I'm telling Mary about that. None of that, but I did go to that first bar where Nigel, see how I refrain talking about his name there.
Yes, Nigel.
Nigel took his pants off and was swinging his belt around his head.
I didn't do it there.
Wasn't it?
That was somewhere else. I think it was Whitley Bay or somewhere.
Oh, that when he was
did
swinging his
that.
belt around his head, yeah.
But he was it was Edinburgh where the day after on a Sunday after we'd been to see the very attractive strippers, he swallowed an Alka-Seltzer on the train.
Yeah.
And he's never been right since.
No, he says that, yeah. Says it ruined him. And he drank some water to fizz the Alka-Seltzer up.
It looked like he had rabies or something, didn't it?
And I went to that, the working men's club where we paid 20 pence to get in. I went there as well. I didn't go in it.
Have they got a wanted poster up on wall for Tyke?
Yeah.
Because he didn't pay.
I didn't go in it because
it were £1, I'll have you know.
It was rough.
It were Ramblers Association.
Well rough.
God.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I didn't
It
go
were
to
Ramblers Club.
I just
the
had a
only
look.
place you could find to sell us a drink in the AM in Edinburgh on a Sunday.
I looked at it.
And do you
thought,
know the other special thing about that weekend? It was slap bang in the middle of Manchester United's glorious treble season.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was, yeah.
We got there just in time to watch them beat Newcastle, and then woke up the next morning and were like, did they win?
Yeah,
Did they win the FA Cup? Oh, they did. And we watched it on morning match at day at Grotbags' house.
Yeah, Grotbags. That's still there as well.
Oh.
The
bet it
Claire
is.
Don,
Yeah,
it's called.
the
Claire-
dungeon.
Claire Donkey. Anyway, I went and did underground Edinburgh. So you go underground. It's where people went and lived in plague and they all died.
We're down to 6.
It's so good. What's that?
We're down to 6.
Oh, quality. 6. I'm going to have a wee again. Just because the facilities are there. Yeah, and...
Don't listen, everyone. I mean, down to 5, you got rid of someone else because you're weeing.
No, I think I like it.
Some people will.
Oh,
If you advertised it, you get a big following of weirdos.
Lucy Luxor gets people coming to watch her do hiccups. Yeah. Like, not just a few, thousands.
I've not done the old Twitter thing for a bit, but I did sort of restart it. And I used to just reply to loads of stuff, taking piss out of it to see if I got a tweet that took off. And I finally got one a couple of days ago.
Are you back on?
Yeah, I just changed it to a stupid alien I drew. That's me.
Did you draw that?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's cool, isn't it?
What's it called?
Jedrick.
That is catchy
It's
as
called
fuck. What's
Jedrick.
that?
So basically, what happened was one of the leading anti-vaxxers and national treasures of this country, the guy in right said Fred.
Oh yeah, I love him.
He put something because he got it, didn't he?
Yeah, he's nuts.
He put on the other day. He says, apparently, if you've been vaccinated, you're 47% less likely to catch the disease. And he put, so that means you're 53% more likely to get it. That's not how percentages work. And then everyone took piss out of him for it. They said, oh, wrong said Fred and all this. And he put a tweet on.
Wrong said Fred.
he put a tweet on saying, obviously earlier on when I said that, I was taking the piss. And the Twitterati just didn't get the joke, FFS. And I was like, so I just replied to it saying, Twitter's version of tripping up in the street and doing a little run. So it looks like you meant to do it.
Put me, find you.
I'm following you.
Oh, are you?
I think
Tag me in something then.
hang on a sec.
Look at all these bitches I followed over there. Doro Pesh.
Oh, is she still going?
Still amazing.
Is she?
Yeah.
What, fit?
Oh yeah. What do you call it? I tried to follow. What's she called? She's from round here. Hot, like Doro Pesh type chick. Lisa Dominique.
Oh.
Panned me off. Panned me off and blocked me. Right, which I thought were pretty rude. Titan Uranus. All the plants
through a lot of hard work 2 years ago. I got to 1,000 followers. I've got 4 now.
Really?
Yeah.
Same account?
No, I got a new one.
Oh. Weird people watch weird content. Yeah, that's us. God, Moses, what's going on? Nice guy, Eddie. Oh, we've decided that we're... Look at your head. I know you can't look at it else it goes up. I know you can't. Twitter is toxic cesspool and you could not pay me enough to make me an account. It's alright. My Stone Age brothers. Nice guy, Eddie. We ain't bumped into each other for a year and a half, really, so
Yeah.
this is a good excuse to have a few beers. Oh, I've got some new furniture coming in the dining room.
All right, it should arrive in about 6 months' time then.
October. We got it in July. They signed up to it on paid for it all, and then they went, when do you want it delivered? Like, yeah, I'll be in next week. They went, oh no, when in October.
It's fucking mad.
Great.
Oh, where's it?
Made in Northumberland. So obviously Brexit's knackered it, hasn't it?
Yeah, last few years I've gone on holiday there, but we didn't get an holiday this year.
You just have to follow the right people. That's true.
Oh, there you go. Look, yeah. Obviously, with this tweet, I was taking the piss. Sadly, the Twitter right failed to see that. FFS, give me strength. So I just put that Twitter's version of doing a little run when you trip in the street and someone sees you. I got 247 likes for that one.
So did he get the? Did he get COVID then?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, brilliant!
And funnily enough, he trusted the doctors to use their science to make him better at the time.
It's not the same, is it?
He had to go in hospital though.
Oh, did he?
Mm.
We got it really bad then.
But that's the thing in America. Apparently, there's this drug called Invectamin or Invectarim, and some studies, I think, have suggested that it does make you better, but you've got to know exactly how to use it, and people are having overdoses of it. But someone had put something on about it, and they showed the bottle. They were like, I'm taking this now, I'm fine. And like the instructions, it just had 3 animal heads on, with lines through it, and I was like, well, you know it's going to be good then, don't you?
Did you see that? See that thing over there, right? That monkey urine is something that is regularly used in medicines.
Cool.
Who is squeezing the urine out of monkeys?
Just have to follow the right people.
Ivermectin, is that what it's called?
Ivermectin, yeah.
I got some new Gear God.
At the doses that will kill people, it has more effect. I was like, yeah. So that's it. It's like, so for some reason they haven't sort of cleared it for mass usage. So people have heard about it, so they're starting to use it themselves almost, but they're doing it wrong.
Can't believe it when big lights are knackered.
Well, I mean, the top bits are alright still.
But they cost 29 quid. Yeah.
And did you get them?
Fucking us. I reckon I've only had them a couple of months actually, and I think I got them off Amazon.
Did you get? Oh, did you? Right.
So I can just send them back, can't I?
Have you been to that big new shop at Skipton?
Yeah.
Yeah, we end up there like once a week.
Bad,
Buy loads of random shit we don't need.
She gets upset because I say that's her favourite shop, but it ain't hers his own bargains.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like B&M, The Range, Home Bargains, Dunelm. It's just like a constant cycle of stuff. But I end up seeing stuff I want there though.
Yeah,
of all sorts.
Stuff that you want that you don't need.
Yeah. I keep buying pens. I think I'm addicted to stationery.
That's just shit.
So I like drawing.
But you know what I saw?
I'm trying to draw and get better at drawing. Because I always wanted to do that. But when I'm at work, it's so busy. It's like the only time I draw is at work to calm me down. Because if I get annoying people on, I just doodle.
Oh, I doodle.
And it stops me getting aggro, and it keeps. And at the day I think, if anyone sees this, they'll think I've done fuck all because I've done all these really good pictures. Then I get home, once little one's gone to bed, it's like I don't want to draw then.
Is it?
And it annoys me.
Is it Jeremy? Have you seen it? Jeremy by Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
It's Jeremy, isn't it? All pictures of people killing themselves and
angry
people.
It's mainly aliens. Well, it's like I showed you, my little alien generic. And robots.
Vitamin
robots
D.
are aliens.
Johnny's taking vitamin D.
Oh yeah, everyone's taking vitamin D.
Oh yeah.
You need to. Especially if it's not sunny.
Vitamin L.
And staying inside a lot over last year, that wasn't good for people. And apparently they say if you have good vitamin D levels, it supposedly helps if you do get the old virus.
The old virus. Vitamin D is good for you, but you can get that through sun, can't you? Or
yeah, but that's
C.
it. We live in a country where we don't see that for 340 days a year.
I've had a whole fucking year of sun pissing up against the wall.
I mean, last year, that was one bonus last year when lockdown first started, and I was on furlough for the first 3 months. At least it was nice weather. At least we were getting garden, and we're lucky enough to have a garden.
remember we used to have adverts before we finished doing live streams.
Oh yeah.
Got an advert.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna have to be quiet though.
Oh, that's one of Dave's favourite Star Wars characters. I put that on Facebook. Dave would have a little explosion in his
You're
pants.
going mental.
Charlie and I were on our daily exercise during the lockdown. We walked through the park and stopped to have a go on the swings. Then this man started shouting at us saying, didn't we know the park was closed? Then he grabbed my hand and said I should be punished for breaking social distancing rules. Charlie says that you're a creep and that strangers shouldn't be touching children at any time and that we tell the police that he was hanging around the park. Then the man went away. We got home and told Mummy what happened, and she said we'd followed all the government advice, but perhaps we shouldn't have used the swings. I got an apple, and Charlie got something he liked. Charlie says don't approach people when they're out having their exercise. Stay home, stay safe, and protect the NHS.
Brilliant.
Which seems
I
alright.
remember one Mrs. sent me earlier on. It was like, remember play school. And today we're going to look through the square window. What's happening today? Fuck all.
Fuck all today. Do you know what's Charlie's owner called?
I don't know.
It never says his name.
His legs go backwards, so it's like his knees are wrong way around.
Yeah.
That's right. It was like they had Prodigy did the song, didn't they? Charlie says.
Yeah, they did. It's like
He's dead, isn't he? Keith Flint.
Oh yeah, did.
Lots
Died
of
last
people
year.
have died. Sean Locke died other week.
Yeah, that was weird,
shit,
right?
I loved Sean Locke.
That was well weird.
Well, I mean, the thing was...
Because I watched it on telly the night before.
Yeah.
And then...
It's in him on, like... We always watch like 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown. And they were always on that. And he were on... He kept on being on and then not on. And he cut his hair short. And it was like... Oh, is he a bit tall here?
No, I never said all about it.
No, he didn't. That were it. And it was like... But as soon as you found out, it was like, right.
One of them women out of Girls Aloud us.
Yeah, she died yesterday, didn't she?
I think she was only really young.
She was
like
39.
39, yeah.
Yeah, she announced it end of last year that she were struggling, and she said then that the sort of outlook were pretty grim.
Fucking end it. We should end it on a happy note, shouldn't we?
Yeah, it's shit, innit?
What else? Chat shit. I did Charlie, and then we should say goodbye when we can be asked.
And carry on drinking.
Carry on. Oh, you can use toilet if you want. You don't need to flush, right? If somebody brushes the teeth, that flushes it, and that is saving the planet.
All right. Have a bath with a friend.
Do what?
Have a bath with a friend.
He said something about brothels.
The thing is, sounds like planet's fucked. We're got about 6 weeks to save it, and it's not going to happen.
Some countries are fucked. Have you been to the supermarket and seen how empty shelves are?
Yeah. They're covering it up a little bit. Whereas they aren't necessarily big empty shelves, but there's just one shelf with all one thing on it.
Yeah.
Because they've got loads of that, but not any other stuff.
Someone just eat that.
But it's rubbish.
Yeah, but it's not wartime rubbish, is it?
Oh, no. I mean, there's a few things over last stuff we got for Little and that we struggle to find now. But apparently, and it'll be interesting to see if this is true, because it isn't papers, which you can't trust them, can you?
No, you can't.
supposedly with the Brexit changing, stuff coming and going, the EU were checking stuff that we send really stringently, but we've been letting stuff go fairly simply to keep it moving.
Yeah.
But apparently in the next week or so, we're going to start checking things more.
Oh, we've got this island thing coming up, haven't we?
So what's going to happen is it's probably going to be a disaster.
Radio RC dude, how are you doing? Jan Dury says that is a lot of we.
Yeah.
Once you start though, that's it when you're a bloke.
Oh yeah. Once you've broken the seal.
Yeah, broken the seal. That is the word.
There was some other stuff coming out down the drain pipe.
I did what do you call it? Did my tax over a week.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, great.
Apparently we're going to be playing a lot of more national insurance shortly. That's going to be good.
Oh, good. That means national insurance will be better because we pay more. So we'll have better national health, which has been piss poor for about 2 years. No,
I don't think it's going to get much better. I just think we're going to pay
piss poor
more.
for more than 2 years, hasn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's been piss poor for ages. Like the queuing and stuff and not being able to go. Because I can remember when I was young, you broke your leg, you went in, you had an operation, you came out, and then 6 weeks later they went to cast off, and then away you go.
It's going to be like a 7-year backlog now, isn't it?
It's fucking horrible, isn't it?
But that's another thing. I have this thing where that's how I get to speak to a doctor, because there's a work thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you like a bit private?
Kind of. You don't get any treatment paid for, but you can actually speak to someone at least.
Well, do you know how? I don't mind telling you. When I got my knee done, I'd already been and gone through all this 2 times when I had my knee done.
Yeah.
But I really knew I needed the operation.
Yeah.
So when I went in, I said that I worked with disabled children.
Right.
And I got it done within 3 days.
Right.
So that is the thing. If you really need something doing, make some up.
So, but if they start actually calling you out on having disabled children, do you have to sort of inflict something on them to make them disabled?
Wheel a few out?
Yeah. Just
No,
break a leg or
you don't
something.
get to that. Nobody questions that. Nobody says it's like transvestite people. No one's going to say, "Are you really a transvestite?" Though, "Oh, you'll be upsetting me. You're upsetting me about my gender and stuff." You can just do that. Say if they said, "Are you really working with disabled children?" Do you want me to fucking wheel a disabled child out?
I were going to go off the old, like, because of the transgender sports person thing where you see the weightlifting. But I won't do that because that's a waste of time. But I watched, bored the other night, late at night, the blind football in the Special Olympics.
Oh.
And this guy took a penalty. And I am not kidding, he should have been playing for England 5 weeks ago.
You could have made...
It was like, honestly, what they need to do next time England get in a penalty shootout, there's a guy with a stick. He hits the post.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he hits the post so he can hit it. And I think they're on different levels of vision impairment, but they all wear, apart from the goalies, they all wear blindfolds. And this guy, it was late on, he just went down and touched the ball, and he toe punted it in a rough net, and it were absolutely brilliant. It was like
just to clarify, are the goalkeepers blind as well?
Well, that were it. They don't wear blindfolds, but I assume they have to have some kind of visual impairment to qualify for the thing. But he didn't get anywhere near it.
Amazing. Eddie says it's too fucking hot down here. I'm on my 3rd shirt today. It feels like 106. Skywalker says, wish I had a friendship like that. Just ship with the door open and carry it on with the
We're not having a shit.
We're just having a piss. Nobody's having a log. Trans testicles. Don't the balls also make a noise?
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
When they clack together. No, they have,
you know
they have a bell in the ball.
I bet they do. Did you see the thing?
But the one guy, an outfield player, and he was doing this dribble where he sort of made it bounce between his feet really close together.
Oh, I've seen that, yeah.
And it was very impressive.
Could run with it like that.
Yeah.
So even when he bumped into people, he couldn't.
It was, I can't remember, I think it was Thailand and someone else.
Did you see the table tennis stuff?
No.
That's the best. That's the best Paralympic sport ever, right? So the guy,
Did they get a good rally going?
Fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
You won't believe it. I'm going to show you it
Oh,
afterwards.
because they sat down.
Some of them I can't even stand up ever.
Do you know when you read something, and it's like you laugh and then you hate yourself for laughing
Yeah.
a little bit, but then you think, who proofread that headline? And that's what it was. It was like, I can't remember what event it was, and it was like this foreign athlete in the Paralympics, and it said, thingy picks up his 4th gold medal, but he didn't have any arms.
Oh, brilliant.
And it was like, just
Brilliant.
claims his 4th gold medal.
It's someone like us who wrote that.
Yeah, but it's like that. They work for a newspaper or a major. It was just like, you can't do that, because it's like, you like go,
Oh no!
and then you stop and think, why?
Did you right? So the
With his
best
teeth, isn't it?
Paralympic sport
Yeah.
is table tennis. Right?
Why?
There's a nutter playing it who's like all like arms and legs and stuff, but he's pretty good at table tennis. But then there's a guy and he didn't have any arms, right? What's the hardest thing about being a West Ham fan?
I thought that was the hardest thing about being a rollerblader.
Went past the rollerblade place over there.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway, so there's a guy and he's got mental problems, so he's in Paralympics. But then there's another guy and he's got no arms, and he holds the bat in his mouth, right? And he throws up in air with his foot. He'll cradles ball like that, and throws up in air with his foot, and hits it with his mouth like that.
Oh, fucking hell.
Right? So I'm saying to
Sorry, everyone.
saying to youngest Jesus, I'm saying, you've got to watch it. It's amazing. It's like mega good, and he can, and it ball comes to him and he like whacks it back, and he can serve it with his head and everything. And I went, did he win? I'm like, oh no, I didn't win. Well, it's not good then.
Do you know?
He's fucking what?
I
didn't win.
I sometimes wonder about my little and whether she's a little bit shook. It's like she's really clever and bright, and she's really good at reading and everything, but every now and then she just says stuff in a funny way, and it just makes me laugh. It's like the other day, she's mad on history. Early part of lockdown, she started watching horrible histories.
Oh, that is good.
And it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's good.
But she watched it like 12 times all the way through. But and as a result of that, she loves history. She reads about history because of that. So she still likes that because it's funny and they do songs and stuff, but she's really probably got into it. But we're watching something and someone was mentioning Leonardo da Vinci, and they're saying about him doing various things. And she just turned to watch telly. She was doing so much. Leonardo da Vinci, he painted that ceiling. And before we could say, oh yeah, well done, that's clever, she went, no, that one. Because us two knobheads might have been confused into thinking that he did that bloody coving in his living room.
What colour would you like it, sir? Just white, please.
It was. I think that was the thing that we were so. The look of him being impressed on his faces. She thought they don't understand what I'm on about because they're thick. Not that one. He didn't paint ours. You peasants.
Look, Eddie knows Paddlemouth. He's a ping pong legend.
Paddle. Is that his name? Paddlemouth.
That's what it must be his nickname, eh?
Paddlemouth.
He is.
Hey, I'm glad you said that.
You know, like when you could do this.
Can you imagine if he'd just made a slight spelling mistake on that? Paddle mouth. He's a porn legend. BDSM, wasn't he? Spanking him.
Have you ever played, like, gone to a tennis club and played tennis in front of...
Oh, all the time. I really hobnob with the tennis crowd.
Right? It's really serious. I can't even throw a tennis ball up in air straight. I throw it up like that, and I have to catch it and go, that went right.
Yeah. That was something in tennis the other day. There's a guy, and he has this tactic where if things aren't going too well,
toilet
just
man.
goes on for a big long dump.
Yeah, it does.
And it's just like, and everyone criticises him and then he wins. It's like, what if you're a guy, like, as soon as he gets back, right, I'm going for one now.
Yeah, why don't they? Use your... He did a speech back. Hello, Jeanette Pickering.
But the best thing to do would be
giant
a newspaper in the bag, you know, with the rackets. And it'd be like, just stop off and get a newspaper and take it. You know, like, it's just like, I'm going to be a while.
I'm going for a log. We're a log, you wanker. It's really bad, isn't it?
Jeanette Pickering says hi. Hello, Jeanette Pickering. I remember that's a name I remember.
Do you know, since I had COVID, my memories...
Oh, did you have COVID?
I did.
I got little... Didn't get back
You didn't listen to me then? And, but my memory's dog shit. It's fucking dog shit.
Yeah, you forgot to get vaccinated.
Oh, bad. You were really grim. But it's...
Are you alright now?
It's getting better.
Yeah.
What is it, like 4 months now, or 3 months?
Is it that? Yeah. So how long were you
time.
really poorly for? Because you were really rough with it, weren't you?
Really poorly for about...
Like, couldn't get out of bed for a few days,
like,
probably.
4 days were like really, really bad. And then about another probably 20 days were like hot sweats and shit.
Well,
I went to Liverpool on day 11 and I could not get my bag upstairs to the hotel room. I had to drag it a step at a time and stop.
All right.
Or that bad.
Well, I got when I was about 30, I got glandular fever.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
And after the initial week period of being really poorly with it, I had no energy for ages. And
did your brother get something like that?
he got it when he was younger, yeah. And he was supposed to go on holiday. And he got it before he went on holiday, so he couldn't go because you're not supposed to drink with it.
You sort of disappeared for like 6 months or something.
Yeah, I lost like 2 stone.
Could do it, couldn't we?
Yeah, ideally now. That'll be just right, 2 stone for me. You're not supposed to drink with it because it affects your liver. Initially it's like really bad tonsillitis, but it totally saps your energy, and I had really bad iron readings in my liver, where they were like saying, you're a major drinker and everything, and they thought I had something called hemochromatosis, which is too much iron, where you have to basically go and get blood taken out to reduce the amount of iron, because you've got an excess of it, but it was just a weird spike in the way I fought it off, sort of thing. But my white blood cells were off the chart. But it was just as I got me flat, and I was off work for like I did like a sick note, so I was off for 6 weeks. But I could go and do stuff. I went to get some plates from flat at Argos, and my part, it was before they had the one in Sainsbury's, and I had to put this box of plates down about 100 times before I got into my car. I was like going 3 paces with it. Right, I'm gonna rest now.
I got it. Pair us off and gates that way.
But that's rubbish. Our lad, when he had it, it was so bad. He was in the bathroom and he was shivering so much, and he was curled up in a ball and squeezing himself so much he broke his own ribs.
Whoa!
Or cracked them, you know. So.
Do you know, that took a fucking turn for worse did that conversation then. That ended with it was like 2 doctors, wasn't it?
Have you ever had tonsillitis?
Yeah.
You know, there's 2 different types of tonsillitis. There's viral tonsillitis, where you just get a red streaky throat, and then bacterial, where you get the white specks on your tonsils. but I thought I had tonsillitis. I always got tonsillitis a lot, so I thought I had that. They gave me some stuff for it because I did have white specs. Got better, came back, went and got some more, got better, came back, and I rang the doctor up and I said, look, I think I've got glandular fever because it's not going away. As soon as I stop taking the pills, it comes back. He goes, yeah, you might be right. Get a blood test done. And I got worse. I was really poorly. I couldn't talk. I couldn't sort of eat food. I could drink still. And it got to a point, I can't do all this. My dad rang hospital. He's had a blood test. Can you help him out? And they says, oh, hang on a minute, we'll check it results back. They says, oh, they are back. We were going to call you in the morning. And yeah, you've got glandular fever. The good news is we know it's glandular fever. The bad news is there's nothing you can do about it. As long as you can drink, you don't go into hospital. If you can't drink, then they put you on a drip. And at that point, I crawled out of bed. I was sweating so much. Crawled out of bed and I hadn't looked at my throat for 2 weeks. Because it had been going on, and the entire area of my throat was caked in white, thick. It looked like cream cheese.
Oh,
They were awful.
Don't make me puke. Country girl, hello, country girl. Same with the ribs, but mine didn't break. Wow, gonna spit. Go take a ride on the bike. Be good. Okay, see you later, dude.
Good.
Spit or split. Same with the not eating. See, Skywalker's had it.
Well, that's just the thing with this, isn't it? It's such a broad set of symptoms.
Yeah.
Like some people, you
stupid,
get a cough, you lose your. Did you lose your taste and your sense of smell?
Yeah, but I didn't know until Baby Jesus phoned me and said, "Can you smell stuff?" I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Get your deodorant out." So I got some, not deodorant, aftershave. I sprayed some Boss stuff on there, which I quite like, and I smelled it, and it smelled like dog shit.
Yeah.
And then I sprayed some diesel on there, and I could smell that. That was totally fine.
Yeah.
So it's not same. It's not all same. It's just certain
everything
things.
up.
But the tasting is weird.
Oh, most of the people I know through work and stuff who got it, they lost the sense of taste.
Mary ain't got hers back.
Yeah, and it can last quite a while. A young lad who works, he got his taste took a long time to come back. He still likes
wanking into his own mouth.
Oh, I can't fucking say it. I'm going to say a band. But there was a lad an older fella, and he discovered he had it because he was making a curry for his family, and he was tasting it, and he likes it spicy. He kept on adding stuff in, and then he served it up to them, and they were like,
Yeah. Well, I've got some honey, Jack Daniel's honey stuff.
Yeah.
And I had to say to the lad, like, "Have you watered this down?" I've been guzzling it. I'm like, there's no in it. And then I went to bed last night, totally shit-faced. So there's some things that have not come back, but I can still taste most things.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah, and I had some rum Bacardi. I think he did water that down though, to be fair. Do you want to go to a pub? Or do you want to not bother? I'm going to have another wee.
Let's just stay. It's nice night.
Shall we just stay here?
Yeah.
Chill
out.
We down outside. Executive toilet.
So sweaty, had to take an IV. Well, that thing with me, it's like, I kind of assumed that after a certain point, I started thinking, well, I'm going to get this at some point. It felt inevitable, and whether or not I've had it already and not.
Right, I'm off to bed.
Lucky ones.
Remember, there's other people live here. We're all voice making. You can take right.
Yeah, but did you get to like a point where you think I'm not getting it?
I'm at a point where I'm not scared of getting it. But I'm sort of really, I'm really mindful of causing other people grief, sort of thing. So that's why.
I don't want to get it again though, because it will fucking grim.
You would think that having had it once already, and you will have antibodies because you got ill with it. You'll definitely got antibodies. Hopefully, you've got T cells. So it will be much less of an issue for you.
They reckon you've got 3 months where you just can't get it, and then up to 6 months where.
I think it's quite long after that, really.
Herd immunity, I've got.
That's the thing, though. With it's like,
herd immunity.
Herd immunity only happens if everybody gets
sheep immunity.
Absolutely, everybody gets vaccinated, or everyone gets vaccinated and everyone gets it and recovers from it, and so I don't think that's ever going to happen.
But they said by second week of August everybody would have had it. Yeah, but the government talks so much shit.
It's like Neil Ferguson, isn't it? He always overcooks his estimates.
Nobody should comment unless it's government. But then, when it came down to government telling you facts, they embellish the facts as well.
Oh yeah, they just tell you what they want you to know, and
really, if you want proper facts, you should come to our YouTube channel, and we'll just tell you exact, actual facts.
Absolutely.
I can't stop burping. The antibodies from illness have 35-day half-life, and after 105 days, you're essentially no longer immune. That's probably likely.
Supposedly, there's these things called T cells, whereby if you get them, they just sit in you and can last a long time, and then when they detect the bloody thing trying to get in you, they absolutely obliterate it before it can come in.
Look, Ian Davis said we are getting bribes for shots. That's fact.
Oh yeah, that's been going on for a while.
There's a nightclub in Halifax. This is the cheesiest of all the bribes. There's a nightclub in Halifax that said if you come and get your shots, you can have 3 free entrance tickets. Fuck off. That's mental.
I'll tell you what though, if that starts happening, if they start paying people for it, I'm going to say that, well, I got it all done, so can I have my money, please?
Yeah, where's my wonga?
You heard about somebody, I heard that this fruitcake who keeps ringing up our place, and he's old, and he keeps on going about all conspiracy theories. And he says there's someone up by him who's had 24 vaccine shots. Because people keep paying them to go and have the vaccine for them.
That's total shit. That can't be a thing. That's a myth. That 25 vaccine shots would kill you.
No, it probably wouldn't, would it?
Of course
it's just a waste of time.
Great for you, make you really ill.
Well, they're on about giving you a third one, aren't they?
There's loads of people who had the first ones are not going for the next one.
Well, they reckon that the Pfizer one wears off quicker than the AstraZeneca one.
Yeah, I saw that. But then the American thing, that AstraZeneca, 8,000 people who've had it have died who were healthy until they had it. So, you know, what's the way up? I don't know what the way up is.
Well, yeah, I've had the AstraZeneca.
You'll be dead. You'll be dead soon.
The thing with them, you've got the Star. Have you seen Americans?
Have I seen what?
Have you seen any Americans?
What? Yeah, I've seen them before.
There's quite a lot of them are overweight.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah. Have you seen oh God, what was that woman called at our school who's her daughter was called Maureen Blackburn, and she was the big fat lady in the kitchen, and she was the world champion at tripe eating.
I don't remember that.
She was like a great big fat lady. She was like, she had these big fucking.
She might have succumbed to a tripe eating by the time I got there.
She's a million miles. That was in the days when we were at school, that were loads. But in America, there's a guy who ate fucking 10 jugs of the stuff. Like, big. I don't know if people know what tripe is.
Vaccination is better protection that lasts longer. And if you've had it and get vaxxed, you're at your best.
No, if you've had it and you don't get vaxxed, you're at your best.
Aye.
I've decided.
I don't know, there's so many things
I'll be
out
dead.
there.
I'll be dead in a few years. If there's anything left when I die, go for laptop and some guitars. Everything else.
Yeah, but that's still on tick, so.
I'll have paid it off by then.
Sure.
It was harder to buy it than it was to get it on tick. If I wanted to buy it, I had to have proof of who I were and stuff like this. Is fucking.
I'm gonna proper spoil myself with something soon because
That's fucking.
I haven't bought myself out in ages.
That's it. It's called. Don't know what it's called.
I think I'm gonna get an iPad for drawing on.
The batteries, they choke the batteries after like 18 months.
Oh, everyone does that.
It's fucking grim, isn't it, that?
It's like when Sky were going digital, pictures suddenly started going all snowy.
Did it?
Yeah.
I phoned up my phone company and I said, so I've got this phone and the internet has started getting shit.
Yeah.
They said, well, that's because your phone's old. I said, all right, well, my phone's got like a 2-year guarantee on it.
Make a good shrine, Moses, just in case.
Oh, there we
That's
go.
green again.
And it's back. I don't know why it does that.
So when it first everything was rubbish, we really weren't. It's hard to remember the fact that at one point you were kind of pretty scared to leave your house in case you got in trouble.
Yeah.
Back then it was like, what did you do in your house to occupy yourself other than the usual stuff? Do you know what I found that were really relaxing? Somebody put all Bob Ross's TV show on YouTube, and I started watching Bob Ross videos.
Have you watched the Netflix Bob Ross thing?
Oh, it's quite interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's about after he died, isn't it? And all arguments about who gets what.
Pretty grim, wasn't it?
Mm.
Pretty grim. Technology. I know, nerd. It's grim is technology. As if technology will ever get any better. Right. So this computer, right? I don't know what it's called, but it's fast. Swift, it's called.
Well, Swift, that is fast.
Fast. It is fast.
Rapid.
But I did get an iPad, and they choked the shit out of it.
Yeah. That's one of the things that I watched all these people who draw. There's this program on the iPad called Procreate for drawing, and it looks, obviously if you're good at drawing it's better, but it looks really cool how it works, but they're quite expensive.
That Bob Ross thing, right?
Mm.
Nobody who took his courses or copied what he did made a shit picture.
Oh no, yeah.
They all just looked ace.
Yeah, and it's you don't. The whole thing about it is, they don't always explain what he's doing, because he kind of says, "Oh, I just did this before I started," and that's what it is. He like puts white paint all over his canvas before he starts painting, and so it's wet when he starts putting the other stuff on. And these paints are all specially designed to do it that way. So you mix it up, it blends in on the thing, and it looks really good.
It's weird, isn't it? 2 years down the line from when we last were live, now we're talking about painting.
Yeah, and it's like ASMR though, because he's really raw, because he's so chill.
Oh, it is, yeah.
It's like if he goes wrong, he goes, "Oh, don't worry about that."
Do you think he invented it?
Just a little happy accident there. Ask Sleeping Artist ASMR, she'll tell you.
She would tell us, she'd know. Do you think Lucy just like came and watched it and they're just like,
well,
I don't want anything to do with this nonsense?
I think it's
How
probably
to draw a tree, step one.
looking at my forearms
Just draw a
and
tree.
pleasuring herself.
She will be. Da, 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 da.
Oh, at least you got a mask.
Oh, do you know, I started my gambling account up again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sticking to my rules. Like, you were about 4 years ago
Yeah.
that I paid for an holiday from my gambling account.
Did you?
Yeah. But now,
On
sticking to my
roulette?
rules. Eh?
You're doing roulette
No,
again?
I'm not doing roulette. You can't win at roulette. You'd have to have like thousands and thousands. But let's have a look. Paddy.
I can't remember my Paddy Power thing. I think I've got like a Bet Victor account.
Bet Victor's good because you can bet on.
I think they give you better odds on football.
Yeah, and they give you good non-league odds.
Mm.
56 quid in first couple of weeks at league.
Wow.
How many games in are we?
Not many. 3.
I've still got 3 games left.
Hey,
Belgium, and
What-
I've said Czech Republic could win. Brazil, obviously Brazil are going to win tonight against Argentina.
against
Messi-
Argentina.
Messi won't be playing anymore. He's like,
Last time out, Argentina beat them in Copa America final.
people aren't trying. Paraguay versus Colombia. Colombia win because if Colombia don't win, they will kill all the Paraguayan people.
Yeah, probably reasonable.
So, 56 quid though, that's not bad.
How much have you put in?
None. Just put me £5
Right.
into start.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry. So you turn 5 quid into 50 odd.
Yeah, which is amazing.
Mm.
But every year for 5 years or 4 years, I've lost all of my money and I put 10 quid in every
I
week.
started doing. I haven't played lottery in ages, and I started playing lottery recently, and I do it online on app, and it was like I do like put a few tickets in, and I've got a bit left, so I play some instant win games.
Yeah, can't win.
And I did all right on them to start with. But
you?
They're addictive. I'll stop doing that.
Yeah, it's alright, so isn't it? Moses looks tired, says Jan Deary.
Moses is tired all the time.
Are you working tomorrow?
Yeah.
That's what people do, innit? They work on Mondays.
I say I've had a week off, but I don't feel refreshed or anything.
We can't.
And that thing at so I say lockdown, I was furloughed for like 3 months.
That's not good for you.
Went back and it was starting to pick up, and then it just went mad for months and months and months.
Do you, have you seen that thing that if people don't start going back to work, all these high street shops are going to go bust because people don't walk past them anymore?
Oh well, that were already happening.
Yeah.
I think it's sad, really, because I think proper shops are a good thing. But
Well, like coffee shops and stuff like that.
oh, they'll be all right.
No, they're funny because
No, they'll be all right.
well, they'd be all right round here.
People are desperate to go. It's like England got 72,000 people to watch them play Andorra today. People, it's
watch it.
that's amazing. And it's like, well, no, because they've been desperate to bloody see.
Hello. Who's that? Right, let's.
But all shops were shutting down before this, and I just think it's kind of sped it up for some.
Yeah, for some, yeah.
And
Some have got-
and some were planning on it.
Yeah.
They were going to make out redundancies.
Yeah.
And then this came along, and it was just like, we can just do
Don't
it, blame it on that. Yeah,
10 grand.
Exactly, yeah.
I got 10 grand and panned it off. Right.
So yeah, it's sad.
I think it's time to fuck this off
Yeah.
and go to. Who's in your hut? Oh, nobody. Mary came, but she's gone to bed, and then baby Jesus has just come through, but he's got to go work away tomorrow, so he's in
Going
bed
to sleep.
very early. Early. Scott came home early. I think that were all right for it first time back.
Yeah.
Well, I think we don't. Thank you very much, everybody. Jan Deary for being here. Nerdy, Titan Uranus. Let's go right back. Skywalker, Nice guy, Eddie. Country Girl, how are you doing? It's been a long time. Jeanette Pickering. Radio RC Dude.
There's only 4 people left in.
There's only 4 people left in now, so fuck them, everybody else. Fuck them. Matt Jorstead, how you doing? Alright, have a good day.
If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. Oi! If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're not bad. Oi! If you haven't subscribed to God.